There's a lot of interest in what everybody wants to know. What is your rapport with Hrithik? What does he tell you? What do you tell him?
He's my Dugu Bhaiya.
Yeah.
It's a group. It's I'm gonna poll khol do
Yeah.
of our family. It's got me, Dugu Bhaiya, Sabha, Ishu Bhaiya, Suranika, Ray and Rids. It's called The Real Deal. It's the younger ones in the family.
Wow.
And
nice that Hrithik comes in the younger ones. I'm going to tell him that.
Of course. We have sleepovers together.
Okay.
But we tell each other everything.
I remember when say Abhishek Bachchan started, his dad, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, told him that, wherever you're criticized, all the reviews, just cut those things and put it up in your room. Every day see it that this is where I have to improve. So would you like to take these comments and reviews as seriously? Like, would you?
No, so honestly, it's very important to discern hate and constructive criticism. Yeah. I have gotten a lot of constructive criticism.
Okay.
And yes, again, I'm saying a lot of love. So that combined with the constructive criticism is running in my brain 24/7.
You get a sense of why celebrities are loved, why they feel like, including the biggest stars, say Shah Rukh, Hrithik and everyone, you understand how addictive and this adulation could be?
There's this painting, okay, that we saw we were in France, all of us. We saw this painting. Hrithik would go to it every day and he loved it. And I fell in love with it, so I came back and I made it for him.
Okay.
And it's Einstein holding a little banner. I'll show you the painting. And it says, "Love is the answer." Nice. Every time I meet people and I get a hug and I get like love back from them, I feel like love is the answer. Yeah. It's like running the, oh my God, Rohit, don't make me cry. Hi, I'm Pashmina Roshan. You're watching this interview on Bollywood Hungama.
Pashmina, welcome to Bollywood Hangama.
Thank you for
I'm told this is your first solo interview.
Yes, it is.
I'm so glad, and I really wish you a long innings.
Thank you.
Since this is your solo interview, let this become an interview where people get to know Pashmina. Like, we all did these group interviews where we had a lot of fun, even I did, but we didn't get to know you. So I'm going to take you back, Pashmina. Where did you study? Where did you grow up?
Okay, so I've grown up in Bombay. I've been a Bombay girl. It's very evident I'm a Bombay girl, but I studied first. My kindergarten was in this place called Little Ones, and then we went to Jamnabai, and I was in Jamnabai, I think, until the 6th standard.
Okay.
And that's after that we shifted to the IB program. So we went to, I'm saying we, like it was actually my parents' decision, so it's a we thing. But I went to Ecole after that. After which I wanted to, in Ecole I studied theatre and everything, and I really enjoyed that. And I thought that, chalo, I'll do that. But then I got scared again. So and I said, I need to like be grounded and learn more about my country. Right. So I said, rather than going to college abroad, let me be here. Okay. I went to Jai Hind. And I had the time of my life in Jai Hind. I witnessed a new and different kind of life. And like I've said this in other interviews, after Jai Hind, it was the time to like just decide what career you want to take. And that's the moment where like self-doubt and everything comes in you can't lie to yourself. So in my heart I knew I wanted to do this, I wanted to pursue acting, but in my head it was just like, hey, but no, you can't do this, you don't know this, you've done theatre in school, that's not enough to act in a film. So I started applying to universities abroad for marketing, because I'd done BMM in Jai Hind. And I had gotten into Warwick.
Oh wow!
I had gotten into Warwick. And it was a point which I had gotten my visa, my student visa. I had gotten. I had done my accommodation, and I was very sad. I was like, I didn't want to go. In my heart, I would just keep sleeping. And that's when I said, okay, you know what? Anything you can. I didn't say that. My family was just like, listen, if you love something, there is nothing you can't achieve without hard work. And so that's when I said, chalo,
you let all that go completely. Okay.
Completely. I mean, in hindsight, I think I would have been terrible at marketing.
Okay. And then then was the decision. Who supported you, and at home who said, do that and try it, and who said, okay, let's give this a shot?
Okay, so actually at home, the atmosphere has always been to condone the arts, okay? So even mum is very, very artistically inclined, and she is the kind of person that is artistically good at everything.
Okay.
Like she can just look at a flower arrangement and make a flower arrangement, or paint from without any training, nothing. So even in school, if I didn't do well in maths exam, but I got A+ in my Bharatnatyam class, they would be like, okay, fine, you're doing something, your mind is going somewhere. So art, like that was always what was pushed, and Dad would always say, like, if you're an artist, the only way you're going to be satisfied, satiated in life is if you're creating your art.
Right.
No matter how small it is or how big it is. If it is a film, or it's a small little card you're making for your mom on Mother's Day. So that bit, so like I told you, I was very sad. I would keep sleeping. I wouldn't, I mean, it was my summer holidays at that point where I was about to go to Warwick, and you know, I had to go and buy utensils and all that, and I would just not be into it. And that thought that my father said would keep ringing in my brain, along with like bunch of insecurities, which was fair to have, honestly. But that thought was so loud, and so it would resonate so loudly that it forced me to take action. So my friend Tamanna, she was a photographer. She's actually my brother's friend, much older than me. But she's a little, like an angel, she came into my life. And I was like, can you please take pictures of me? I don't have money, I don't want to tell anybody. But can you help me out? Can you like do a little photo shoot? I want to see if I at least, because the first thing what it is to be in front of the screen, do I even look good?
Right.
So to see that, to see if there's something in me that if I can actually be present in front of a camera and be comfortable and like that, because till now I was on stage in school, and I loved that. I loved the creativity of that, but this is different.
Absolutely,
This requires a lot more. So I took those pictures and I showed it to my father. I was like, Papa, do you think there's something in me? So he's like, there's something in everyone. So I was like, can you take this to Tutu Papa? I call Rakesh ji Tutu Papa. Because then when we were kids, they were like, you have Tutu Papas and Tutu Mamas. So I was like, you take it to him. I'm really scared. I'm really nervous. But it was like a resounding feedback from all of them saying, you do have something in you. But it'll only be worth something if you really work hard. And work hard like nobody. It's not like days of working hard. It's not months, it's years of working hard. And working hard for the rest of your life. So I think the support came there. Because that's what you had heard. I'd heard all my life. That, hey, you failed 4th standard maths. You can work hard and fail. You'll pass it the next time you get it. But I didn't really realize that it applies to this also. Like, I always felt like this is something that is just inherent.
Right.
But nothing is inherent.
True, absolutely. Right. You know, so you had great support at home. You know, there's your dad, there's Rakesh Roshan ji, there's Ritik, who's a big superstar himself. So, good feedback came that you should give it a shot from everyone, including your mom and everyone.
Yeah, everybody. They were all they're very supportive people. Okay, like, to the point where even tomorrow if I tell them, look, I found someone and they have webbed feet and 8 eyes, they'll be like, wow, how handsome.
So amazing. I mean, family is family.
Yeah, no, family is family, and I'm very grateful that they supported me like that. But they're very honest. They're like, hello, it's not going to be easy. But you are not, we are going to be ruthless with you also. If you want to reach there, there's only one way to reach there. That is.
So, what all movies did you grow up watching? We all, we all have grown up watching different films. What couple of movies come to your mind that when you grew up?
I mean, the first that comes to my mind is Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. I was obsessed with that film. I think I've watched it like 1 billion times. And I've watched it to the point where I wanted to be Anjali. I have gone and I've had like, long, beautiful hair I had, and she had short hair in the first half. The little boy cut. And I was just like, I want that. That has to be me. And I've gone to the parlor, gotten my hair cut, and seen myself in the lady at the salon is like, how do you like it, beta? And I remember, I love it, and there was just tears rolling down my eyes because I'm not looking like Kajol. Neither do I have that badassness. But Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, my God, the best.
Okay, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. And a couple of movies like...
Then, okay, you know, so I would say like even in my teen years and everything, Jab We Met, Ye Jawani. I'm a rom-com girl.
Rom-com person. Right.
I'm a rom-com girl.
Yeah.
Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that. I have watched that film like it's not my brother in it. It's some different world only, and I've loved it. Koi Mil Gaya, I loved.
Nice. And then, okay, then was the process of learning the art. How did that start? Where did you learn acting?
Okay, so like I said, I would say it started in school. We had a lovely teacher, Miss Amla Rai. She was a student of NSD, and I think she had taught there as well. She had so much passion that there were 6 people in that class, okay? Not many people took theatre, but all 6 of them today are doing something in the arts.
Wow.
And nice. I really think it has something to do with her, because that kind of passion that that fervor that was in her eyes, that she instilled in us is like it's still igniting something.
Right.
So I started learning acting from there. I remember once I had done a play, this Shakuntala. I was playing the character of Shakuntala.
Okay.
And I had to be, Shakuntala gets pricked by the blade of grass. And I didn't know how, like I couldn't perform it.
Okay.
So Miss Amla's like, here, take a pin, poke yourself and see, you'll understand, like have experiences. So she would give us like these sort of life advices as well, like go experience things, don't be in your shelter, don't do this, don't do that. And when it came to the performance, which would be like in front of the entire school, she would make us realize how important it is. It is important like an exam, where you must go and ask the other teachers, give me rest for the rest of the day, so that I can go and perform for the class, for the school. So it started there. Then again, I went to Jai Hind, and it dulled down in Jai Hind. Then the day when I realized that I am not going to Warwick for marketing is the day I realized I cannot sit alone, can't sit at home. I've enrolled myself in acting class, I enrolled myself in dance class, because till then I learned Bharatnatyam. And Bharatnatyam is good, but it's not enough. I mean, it gives you a lot of like the base, but it's not the dance form that we see in Bollywood. So I had to learn many more dances. So my first acting course was Barry John, and right after that, I was. Can I say it?
Yes.
It's terrible. If those videos come up.
No, but initial videos of everyone. If you take any big actor today, you see their first videos, they will cringe seeing it, saying, "What were we doing?"
Yeah, no, absolutely. I was so that once it was like a 9-month course or 6-month course. Once that got over, I was like, no, that's not enough. I think I need to be better. So right after that, I enrolled into Jeff Goldberg. And while I was doing Jeff Goldberg, I was like, this is English. I need Hindi. I need more Hindi. So while Jeff would happen in the morning, and I enrolled into Nadira Babbarji's acting Ekjut workshop in the evening. And that was again theatre, and I really loved it. So we were doing Hindi theatre in the evening, and with Jeff in the morning. With Jeff, we did like plays and everything as well. So we had plays at the Royal Opera House. And it didn't stop. After these group classes, I started taking one-on-one acting classes with Abhishek Pandey, Vinod Rawat, all of them. So I mean, it doesn't stop even till date. If I get an audition, and I think it's something that I need to be. I don't like to be underprepared. Like I need to prepare. I don't think it comes. I mean, I don't think I'm the type of person that can go there and just do it. I need to have like the preparation. So till date, if I have an audition, I will work with a coach.
Nice, that's great. So then, how did Ishq Vishk happen? Like, what was that audition like? When was that? Where were you?
Oh,
what was that call?
I think it was 2021 one.
Okay.
I had met with Collective, and right after that meeting, they're like, "Hey, listen, there's this project that's happening. It's Ishq Vishk Rebound. It's got Rohit Saraf in it. You'll have to audition for it if you want to." I was not with Collective at that moment, and I was just like, "Yeah, why will I not audition for Ishq Vishk?
Yeah. True.
Like, how are you even asking me? Please let me go." So I went and I got the script. I think after 2 weeks or something, I prepared it and I gave my audition, and then they're like, "Okay, go. The director wants to audition you as well."
Okay.
So my final audition was to Nipun sir.
Okay.
And I remember even what I was wearing. I wore HR shirt. I have one T-shirt of his, shirt of his that I've stolen, or that he had given to me, like that only. And I said, I'm going to wear this. I feel like it'll be lucky for me.
Yeah.
So I wore his shirt. It has his label at the back.
Okay.
It's got HR written, and I wore these blue jeans, and I gave that audition. And I remember coming out of it thinking that I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling. Nipun sir didn't let on too much. He's a man, he's a very stoic faced person. So he was like, "Okay, good, go." After that, I didn't hear back for at least 3 months.
Okay.
And at that point, I was really used to facing a lot of rejection. Like, I had
done many auditions.
I had given many auditions, and so many times I didn't hear a call back, and so many times I also felt like, hey, I've done a good job.
Right.
And I had gotten through 2-3 stages of auditions, but like I wouldn't get a call back. It wouldn't work out.
Right.
But I don't know why this wouldn't go away from my brain. And I would just like want it. I really wanted it. I liked the character. I liked the vibe. I loved Ishq Vishk.
Yeah.
And then I knew that this would be something.
Wow.
It would be something special to me. And 3 months later, I got a call from Jaya Saha from Collective.
Yeah. Right.
She's my agent, and she said, "Hey, it's looking good on Ishq Vishk."
Wow.
Not even if you've gotten it or anything. It's looking good. And then I remember my mum was there. I remember I was in the hallway of my house. A Ganpati ji statue was there. I looked at the Ganpati ji. I looked at Mama, and I just hugged her and cried.
Nice, yeah, you got it. Right.
I hugged her and cried, and so funny. Like, it's so cool and serendipitous that the first time that I've gotten this call, I was next to a Ganpati ji murti.
Yeah.
Before the
with your
release, me and my mum, me and Mama, we went to Siddhi Vinayak, and you know, outside Siddhi Vinayak, there's those flower shops and everything. So, from the flower shop, my mum has said, "Bash, turn!" I have turned, and it's our billboard from inside Siddhi Vinayak, and that's the first time I saw my face on a billboard.
Oh, nice.
And Rohit, I cannot tell you, I'm feeling a little emotional right now, but I've started crying, and I am like an avid believer of Ganpati ji, and I go to Siddhi Vinayak multiple times a year.
Okay.
And since like 5-6 years I've been going. So this time I couldn't control my emotions. I was crying, and it was the most beautiful morning darshan. There were not too many people.
Right.
Walked in, and there is this guard, like the police officers that stand by the murti.
Right.
So I've reached the murti of Ganpati ji, tears falling down, and the guard is asking me, "Ki tum ro kyun rahi ho? Kyun ro rahi ho?" And I looked at her and I was like, "मैं 5 साल पहले आई थी, कुछ मांगा था, मुझे आज मिल गया है."
Wow, that is amazing.
It is like make me emotional again.
Absolutely, no, I can totally imagine. It's a huge moment, and also you going with your mom to a temple you believe in.
My mom started crying at that moment again, and it is just like a full circle.
Yeah. Was there? What about everyone else? Like, you know, what about Rakesh Roshan ji? What about Hrithik? What did they say when they heard that you have got the movie?
They were very happy. They've seen me face a lot of rejections. There were days where films came really close, and it came very close to me getting it, and I wouldn't get it, and we would be in Khandala together and everything, and I would be visibly very sad. I wouldn't be able to, like, I'm a very happy, laughing person, so and it's very evident on my face what is there, what is not. So I would feel very down, and I'm also a little bit of a self-deprecating personality. So sometimes it bogs me down even more.
Right.
So I feel like I could see that not just them, everybody in my close circle has taken it as a win for themselves also.
Amazing. You know, a lot of any actor you see who comes from a film family has gone through this, that you got your first film and it's easy for you and you'll get things easy, but you clearly say that you went through these auditions, this came through an agency, so you never went to family saying give me work, you all also make movies, or help someone, call someone, none of that?
No. Give me work is a very big responsibility. It's like put a lot of money on me.
Right, yeah.
Oh God, I cannot. Okay. I still don't think, I don't think I'll ever be able to do that, give me work. Also, that's not how they operate. It's very, very, so the family is a family obviously, but the business side is very business.
Yeah.
They don't mix it at all.
Okay.
So no, I really didn't even, the thought didn't even cross my brain.
Okay.
Yeah. Pick up the phone and call, I feel like, I don't know, it was always like, hey, also like so many auditions that I've done, I don't keep telling them about it, like everyone is busy. Yeah, everyone is busy.
You know, someone asked Mr. Taurani and he said, I got to know that who you are much later and I didn't know it like when you were auditioning and all that. So that, it's such a natural question to ask that, okay, she's got work, it must be through your friends or whatever. But that was not the case.
Yeah, because, once you've gone through that process and you enter the room, you don't say, hi, I'm this. See, I've met you. I don't say, hi, I'm Pashmina Roshan's daughter. Neither do you say that.
Right.
So when we enter the room, it's just, hey, and you're nervous firstly, very nervous. It's not easy to go in that room and like perform.
Yeah, true.
When you're there to be judged also in a certain way. Yeah.
Who do you see, there are so many girls who've made it, there are some who are doing exceptionally well, got the art right, some are really popular on social media and still figuring acting. Who do you see in your generation of actors, including, let's say, starting from, say, Alia, who do you see has gone right and who would you be like, okay, wow, she's doing really well?
I think Alia is...
She's every girl's
answer. You can't even say anything.
Yeah.
Like she is just everything that you need in a performer. She's stellar. And while doing all of that, she's maintained her like so much decorum and grace.
True,
so it's just an overall package. She has now a production house with bankable projects.
Scripts and projects.
It's not just she's a good actor, she's just good overall. She's a good dancer, she's a great personality to listen to. I would say like Alia is also Anushka, they're the same, two women with production houses creating really great projects and creating female-led projects. That is inspiring.
You would like to do that?
Yes, I would love. Oh my God, a dream.
It's absolutely
even like a film like Razi.
Yeah,
a dream. It's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
And it's so empowering for all the women.
Yeah, so true, so true. And today, what happens is because her acting part is so sorted and so good, nobody ever asks whose daughter she is, where she came from, which family she's married.
The question is only not there. She's like done things for the country, I would say.
Right.
Like for a Razi again, it's a timid girl.
Right.
A timid girl doing something so brave and courageous.
Right.
What's the message it says? Women don't need to lose their softness to be powerful.
Yeah. Absolutely. Ishq Vishk Rebound released. You all did so much promotions. You clearly had a great time. We could see that. So, one, that today we are sitting here after the release. You have to move on. You prepared for that. Have you moved on?
I mean, I think the film is always going to be beyond special for me. It's my first film. It's only going to have the most precious moment, precious place in my heart.
Right.
But essentially our job is like a freelancer. You have to be project to project based, and you have to go back and start finding new work. So there is no other option.
Right.
If I am in the aftermath of Ishq forever, then I don't think I can go anywhere.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True, yeah. Is it tough to move on? Like, are you emotional? Are you an emotional person who makes friends and then, like, you know, the idea is always to be in touch, but can you be...
Honestly, I think we lucked out with the people I worked with, like Ramesh ji and Jaya Taurani. I know for a fact that if I call either of them at 3 a.m. frantically, they're not going to miss my call. They will wake up, answer and help me out. If I know that if I want to go to the tips office and just sit with Jaya for 2 minutes and just go like, Jaya, I just want to give you a hug, I know she's going to give me the time of day. They have treated us like we are, I don't know, I can't even explain it to you. They have treated us like they're family.
Yeah, nice.
And
they're good people. Yeah, they're good people.
They're beautiful people. It's not just them, it's in the entire family. Ramesh ji's wife, Varsha ma'am, his daughters, they're all so sweet. And I can't even begin to thank them. Like I've told Ramesh ji that, Ramesh ji, I think I'm going to spend my entire life being grateful to you, because what you've done for me is, it's one of the biggest things in my life.
Right.
And for the cast, we're friends for life. Those are my buddies.
Friends for life.
Those are my buddies.
Right. You know, one more thing happened, that the film didn't do as per expectations at the box office. Are you someone who tracks that? Do you keep a tab on box office?
I mean, you track it. You want your work to do well. You want people to go to the theatre and watch you. You've put in so much effort and hard work, and there's so much love and energy that's gone into it. So yeah, of course we track it, but we there's also like a lot of love we're receiving.
You all did,
So it's also my first project. It's something that's very new to me. There are lots of new facets and aspects that are there, so it's all a bit overwhelming.
Right.
So maybe I'm not tracking the box office like a seasoned.
True, you all are all young and
young.
You're new.
I also understand that it's young faces, not known faces.
And anyway, box office going through another turmoil that nobody even seasoned understands what's happening at the box office, right? And tell me, what about you know, every actor has also gone through their share of criticism, which you also went through. Are you someone who reads reviews? Did you read? What would you like to take away from all that was said about you, good and bad?
Absolutely. I have read all the reviews,
nice.
Every single comment. It was very important for me to like gauge feedback, and there's only so much feedback I can gauge watching myself. Like, I'm very happy I can be a bit objective, which I was worried about a little. But when I've looked at myself, I have seen my flaws as well. But there's only this much I can see. There are different perspectives that come around with reviews, good and bad. There has been a lot of good as well, and the bad has been equally important to me. And I have looked at both with utmost respect and seen how I can improve and what I need to do to improve, and also seen for myself and my family what they've given me the feedback. And I'm very, very aware that this is not a knock out of the park, and there's a long way to go, and you have to get better and better and better.
Right. You know, like I remember when say Abhishek Bachchan started, you know, his dad, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, told him that, you know, wherever you're criticized, all the reviews, just cut those things and put it up in your room. Every day see it, that this is where I have to improve. Are you someone who, one is that, you know, when you have come in movies, it's slightly unfair that anyone can comment and anyone can say whatever, but you know who to listen to, you know which line is serious. So would you like to take these comments and reviews as seriously? Like, would you?
No, so honestly, it's very important to discern hate and constructive criticism. I have gotten a lot of constructive criticism. And yes, again, I'm saying a lot of love. For that, combined with the constructive criticism, is running in my brain 24/7. It is the first thing I seeked once I watched the film. From everybody. It was the first thing I seeked, and it's the first thing I want to start working on. Like, already started working on. There are these bunch of things. I wrote them down.
Right.
I didn't stick them on my wall. Like I said, I can get a little self-deprecating.
Okay.
But I'm happy I was not that this time. I was objective and I've gone like here.
Right.
And I love that, you know, I love the fact that I have a bunch of things to work on because there is a way forward now.
Yeah, true. And now you reach a point where everybody will ask, what's your next film? What are you doing? And also the work, getting work is still difficult. You know, there are so many actors sitting at home, auditioning. Where do you go here on? Is there a plan? What's the plan?
I mean, it's back to the chopping board, back to square one, back to giving auditions, back to going and meeting people. Now it's good because I have a little bit of a body of work to show people, like, hey, look, this is how I look on screen and this is how I perform.
Correct.
And obviously there is a lot of improvement that has to happen from that though, but it is still something to show. But it's honestly back to square one, but with something to show as well.
Right, but are you in talks with someone? Anything finalized? Anything logged? You've met people? You've done auditions?
I mean, yeah, I've started auditions and everything. Okay. Yeah, definitely. That too, we started from the get-go of shooting, but now again they've started.
Yeah.
Also, yes, calls. Now I can make calls. I can go like, hey.
Everybody knows your film.
Yes, exactly. True. Thankfully, the songs have done really well. The film has also gotten a good. We've gotten a lot of appreciation as well. So I'm happy I have that, and it's a little bit of a cushion, I would say.
Right, nice.
Yeah.
Did you go to a theatre where people are watching? What is that experience like when people are sitting and you're on the screen?
Oh my God. So,
where did you go?
So my mom had taken a few of her. Firstly, we went to first with my entire cast.
Okay.
I went to a houseful theatre on the first day. It was beyond overwhelming. Beyond overwhelming to the point where people were coming and saying, I loved you in that scene. I loved that. This is what I like.
I saw some videos of that.
Yeah,
right.
it was just. It was just. Disorienting in a way, okay? Like I was just like, you have bought a ticket to watch me and you like this scene, this is my baby and you have appreciated it and you have, even if you are saying that, hey, this, what, your character, funny line, this, that, and I'm just like, wow,
that is amazing.
This is
surreal.
surreal.
It's quite a feeling, right?
And the next day, my mum had taken a few of her friends to the theatre. So she's like, nothing doing, you have to come. You have to come and meet me.
Wow.
So I went to the theatre and I thought what will happen? Like, who will recognize me? Nobody has recognized me before, okay? But the icing on the cake was when little girls and little boys came up to me. One girl was doing the Sony dance. The children, when they come up to you, it just feels like, shit, I've done something. Can I say that? No.
Incredible.
I've done something good that like a little innocent soul has liked me.
Nice. This is why people do.
I'm getting very emotional at all these moments, but it's just too much love.
No, and this is what you work for.
Yeah, and I honestly, like I said it in the previous interview, I feel like it takes, when you see something good in somebody, it's a reflection of you. Like you see good in others that is in you. So it almost feels like good people, good-hearted people, not to say that the people that are saying whatever are not good, they're really, everyone is got goodness in them, but like when you see, when you connect on that level, if someone is giving you a hug and giving you that love, you really feel it.
Now you get a sense of why celebrities are loved, why they feel like, including the biggest stars, say Shah Rukh, Hrithik and everyone, you understand how addictive and this adulation could be?
No, I don't know what it is. It's just there's this painting, okay, that we saw we were in France, all of us. We saw this painting. Hrithik would go to it every day and he loved it. And I fell in love with it. So I came back and I made it for him.
Okay.
And it's Einstein holding a little banner. I'll show you the painting. And it says, love is the answer. Nice. Every time I meet people and I get a hug and I get like love back from them. I
yeah.
feel like love is the answer.
Yeah.
It's like running the world. My God,
Oh,
Rohit.
lovely.
Don't make
No,
me
no.
cry.
Absolutely. No, no, I can totally imagine how emotional that must be. And that is a really, really, and good. You made it means you painted it.
Yeah.
You paint as well.
Yeah, here and there.
Yeah.
Not like
Should
my
we get
mom
you a
is
tissue?
too
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Oh, really?
But yeah.
Yeah. Here, please.
Sorry.
Wow, so that
emo.
must have
I'm
been
a very
something.
emo person.
I can see that. I can see that. And you know, I'm someone who loves Hrithik very much. I
Yeah.
get along with him. When he does his few interviews, I'm there. So
Yeah.
I totally get it. When even this painting that you're saying, I can totally imagine
him going and seeing it.
and seeing just
I gave it to
also-
him for his birthday.
I can totally get a sense of why he would like something like that.
Yeah.
Right. You know, another part of this is the fame part, the social media part, the endorsements, the brands, these kind of things, which can be very addictive but also very distractive. Are you someone who enjoys social media? How will you balance this? There are people who balance art and social media and they keep a good balance and gap. How do you see this?
So I, honestly till now, my social media has been very intuitive to me. Like whatever I feel intuitively, I just post. I don't really think about it. And it's not like it's something that I do that is like really out of the world or out of the park or very controversial or anything like that. That I feel the need to be thinking about it more.
Right.
I feel like authenticity is what works in the recent times, and people are very, very smart. They can catch inauthenticity very
true.
quickly. And I don't think I can be that. I don't think I can plan. There's too many things to plan.
Right.
And I'm not the kind of person that can do, you know how they say girls can multitask? I really don't think I can. I can think of 3 things at one go, but nothing more than that.
Right.
So if there's already 15 things to think about.
Yeah,
and my mom already thinks I'm a space cadet.
Right.
So I can't think about this.
And also there's a full process of being an actor. You need an agent, you need a PR agency, you need a manager. This is a lot. This is work by itself. Have you cracked that?
I mean, have they cracked me? No, I'm very grateful to have a very nice team. They're all like little mini soldiers.
Yeah.
And they really protect me and take care of me. And I don't think there's anything to crack there. They're just, I've lucked out.
You lucked out.
I don't know how much I've lucked out. I keep lucking out.
No, you have, after one movie we are doing an interview, you've come this far. It's a big achievement. A lot of people are still trying to make it.
It's a big thing, and I'm too grateful.
It is. I can totally imagine. There's a lot of interest in what everybody wants to know. What is your rapport with Hrithik? What does he tell you? What do you tell him? Yeah.
He is... he's my Dugu Bhaiya.
Yeah.
It's a group. It's I'm gonna poll khol though
Yeah.
of our family.
This is
It's
the
got
time.
me, Dugu Bhaiya, Sabah, Ishu Bhaiya, Suranika, Ray and Rids. It's called the real deal. It's the younger ones in the family.
Wow.
And
nice that Hrithik comes in the younger ones. I'm going to tell him that.
Of course. We have sleepovers together.
Okay.
So we're so obsessed with each other, all of us.
Okay.
I mean, it's not just one, it's all of us are obsessed.
Nice.
To the point where even if we're on holiday or something, no one wants to be in their room. We put gaddas in the hall, and sleep together, tell each other our secret. I can't not tell him anything, you know.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he keeps his secrets from me. But we tell each other everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So now,
I have like I can't keep things in my mouth. I need to tell each one of them.
Okay, that's great. Pashmina, you've reached this far. I really hope you do come across as a very honest, upfront person. You are what you see is what you get. So I really, really hope. Can't wait to interview you for your second film as well. So I hope we do that very soon.
Yes. Hi, I'm Pashmina Roshan. You're watching this interview on Bollywood Hungama.